Point number 5 on why using an agent that's a veteran is a good thing. And that is, veterans, by and large, are good leaders and they are good followers. And we can play both roles quite well. We are asked, particularly in the enlisted ranks where I was, we're asked to be a follower quite often. And we understand the dynamic of, it doesn't matter how you feel about the leader. It doesn't matter, frankly, it doesn't matter if they're very good at it. You are put under certain individuals and you are to do what they ask you to do. Plain and simple. And they teach you how to follow direction. They teach you when to complain, when not to complain. A guy I used to work with who was retired Air Force used to say, hey, just tell me to shut up and color when you need me to. He had lots of good opinions. He knew what he was doing, but he understand the dynamic. At some point, as the boss, at some point you need to just tell him, all right, thank you. I appreciate all your feedback. I appreciate all the things that aren't going well, but go ahead and shut up and color now. Yes, sir. So dealing with an agent who's a veteran, they understand this dynamic. They know who's the boss. They know you're the boss. They know if there's something you want, we're going to figure out how to do that. We'll give you our objections, but we understand very well that at some point, it's time to shut up and color. Do what your client says to do. In addition to that, good followers also oftentimes know how to be good leaders. And when it comes to this, there are moments, even though you're the follower, what's needed is somebody to step up and go, all right, I see that there's a leadership void here. Maybe you're a first-time home buyer. Maybe you don't understand the process. Maybe you don't really know what you want, and you're looking for somebody to lead. Yes, your real estate agent works for you, but you know what? Sometimes you want an agent who can step up and go, hey, I understand. Let me take charge of this. Let me help you. Let me get you to where I think you're going. Nudge me if you need to, but you know what? I get this. Let me help lead you, and I'll get you where you want to go, and we'll discuss how we got there when we're done. Veterans are very good at this. Veterans understand this dynamic. Again, they know when to be good followers, but they know when to be good leaders. And oftentimes, good leaders, they're not just the boss, they're not just telling people what to do, but they're figuring out what you need to do your job. They're figuring out how to get you so that you can be better at what you're doing. You hear that often, that servant leadership, that you're not just bossing everybody, you're not just pointing at everything, so you do this, you do that. No, they're putting you in a position so that you can succeed. Veterans know this inherently, and I can tell you as a real estate agent, I will continually look, what does my client need? Do they need me to just shut up and color? Or do they need me to help lead them a little bit, show them the process, lead them down the road so they understand, how does this work? How do I succeed at this? I'll gauge both of those things and be exactly what you need in that given situation, and happy to do it.